The other thing I was thinking of here was the subject of enchantment, which I think is a quality which everyone understands and relates to. And, you know, it's the thing we find in certain really special times in our lives. Often it's often we dissociate it with, those little those little times in childhood or say early teen years or what have you, where we have this wonderful openness to things. But it comes back and it can occur anywhere. I think it's a really, really important thing. And again, um, it's one of the things I kind of want from life. And I certainly want it to be available to anybody who, who does want it and seeks it, if you see what I mean. So it's one of those things which I think is really important. And I associate that as well with the subject of witchcraft. Yeah. And in many ways, associated with that is the subject of love. And that is a very immensely important thing. Um, Obviously, the subject of love has got taken down all sorts of routes, which can be rather disembodied or overly idealistic in a sense. Yeah. Uh, um, if you can talk about this being overly idealistic, because it's it's self-evidently what it is, and self-evidently has the very nature, the deepest nature of value and things like this, and it has all these things of connection and mystery and beauty and desire, and it has all of these things to it. Uh, and I think this is very, very important. And connected to that is something which, has come to me through the years, partly through what I experienced in witchcraft, which I still remember, in terms of its transmission, and also in terms of all the elements work which I did connected with Richard Gardner and Tamadion, and which I'm still involved with. And that is that there's this thing which Richard and Tam are called water consciousness, but I don't know if it's really water consciousness. It's it's a sense of things being whole, um, and it's a sense of a rapprochement between polarities, so that the masculine and the feminine are at peace and in harmony with each other, and recognize one within the other already, in a sense. And there's that sense to it too. And I think you could term that process and that reality alchemical. So that would be another thing that I say a kind of alchemy of love. And that, I think, is a big part of what lies at the heart of enchantment, in a sense. And that's basically what I kind of think about it, really. So there you go.